So yeah, the important thing here is that Yugioh was my life. Yugioh was like, take all the Mario I play now and my enthusiasm for this game here, and just like, I don't know, replace it with Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. That's like all it was. Like the entirety of, I was a casual gamer. That's the only thing I can really word it here. Like if you think I'm, I don't know, whatever, good at games or whatever you want to call me now, speedrun and all that. Dude, I was a casual gamer, and Yu-Gi-Oh was what all my time went into, dude. I wanted to be the best. I wanted to absolutely like send noobs to the Shadow Realm. I wanted to raffle stomp newbies. I wanted to put you in the grave, dude. I wanted to like win the match by turn 3 and just BM you and then like just kill you whenever you thought you had a chance to beat me by turn 7. Like I wanted it like that, bro. So I have a lot of feelings when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh. Did I move in the heart of the cards? Fuck no, dude. I believed in skill. I believed in like, man, if you were depending on a top deck to win a duel, then you suck, dude. You gotta get better than that. You gotta get good, dude. You gotta know your card advantage. You gotta know like advantage state. You gotta, man, that's some bullshit, man. Man, heart of the cards, these fucking nuts, dude. First off, if you're heart of the cards, that means that you don't have field advantage. You didn't have swarm, you don't have card advantage, you have an empty hand, you did some impulsive, dumb, gambled bullshit. Your opponent pulled a trap card on your ass, now you're totally fucked, you're hoping for a fucking bail me out. If there was such a thing as a top deck comeback situation, then that means the card was probably broken as shit anyway. It should have been banned a long time ago. Yeah, so Yu-Gi-Oh was my life, man. I put in like a shit ton of time on that game, and I absolutely loved it. There was this crazy set that came out called Invasion of Chaos that changed everything in Yu-Gi-Oh. I think all of you kind of understand Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit. You know that you summon monsters, they attack at your command, and when they die, they go in the graveyard. When they're in the graveyard, you know, you can sometimes use certain powerful cards to resurrect them and play them again. Certain other cards may have different effects based off of you having certain monsters in the graveyard. But generally, the idea of the general idea is that it's consequential for the monster to be killed and be put in the graveyard. You know, you lose options. There may be options to search for a monster when it's in your deck. There may be options to summon the monster from your hand without skipping some kind of like random condition to be met. It's a very powerful monster. You can just summon it easier or whatever. But generally, the idea was that if the monster died on the battlefield, that it was done. You fucked up, it died, it lost the battle, you can't bring it back. You can't bring it back easily, and you certainly don't get advantage for it being in the graveyard. That generally changed in Invasion of Chaos. Invasion of Chaos, they brought out this new concept called Remove from Game, or as we now know now as Banish. So you can like have a monster attack for you or whatever, you know, it's your pet, it's your bitch, and then you just, you know, it'll be in your graveyard or whatever, and then you could, you know, you could have certain effects from other cards that would say something like, yeah, remove 3 fiend monsters from your graveyard and from play, banish them, and then you can do X. You know, so there are certain situations where you actually wanted to fill your graveyard with monsters. You know, you wanted to go SM Orc and just like, whatever, fill up my graveyard. I don't give a fuck, dude. You know, you're killing that? Cool. You're getting me what I need anyway, then, dude. So yeah, you guys shit like that. One of the earliest ones was Dark Necrofear, which technically is not from Invasion of Chaos, but I'm just kind of illustrating my point here about the whole functionality of the whole thing. Invasion of Chaos had some fucking stupid crazy shit that like it was really powerful and never before seen here. That set introduced 2 particular cards called Chaos Emperor Dragon and Blackluster Soldier. These cards were very powerful. They were as powerful as Blue Eyes White Dragon. They were 3,000 attack. So you had to have some BFG shit to deal with them on a raw attack power level, period. Because they were gonna win. The higher attack, you're gonna win. These fuckers here were so broken because you would think, okay, cool, well, Blue Eyes White Dragon, you all know that card. That requires 2 tributes. You must summon 2 monsters, keep them alive, and then, again, minimum 2 turns later, summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. In a normal situation, it would take you 3 turns minimum, again, normal situation here, to summon monster 1, because you can only summon 1 monster per turn, and then next turn, summon monster 2, and the next turn, sacrifice both of them to then summon your Blue Eyes White Dragon. That was the idea there. However, in Invasion of Chaos, these 2 cards come out, they're as strong And what is their requirement? Something totally different, dude. These cards could be summoned, only summoned by way of removing from play 1 light and 1 dark monster from your graveyard from play. All you had to do was banish any 1 dark and any 1 light monster, and you could special summon these fuckers from your hand to the field. No cooldown, use their effects that turn, or attack that turn, do whatever you want to do, bro. Shit's easy, and still conduct a normal summon. Think about how slow and archaic Blue Eyes White Dragon is compared to how fast and erratic these fuckers here are, dude. And so what I'm explaining here in general is like the basic staple of what was then called a chaos deck. Everyone ran these 2 pieces of shit all fucking day, dude. And these cards were straight up fucking broken. I'm not like kind of broken, no, like fucking broken, dude. They were dumb. Like, you had no reason to run any other deck because these things just absolutely destroyed everything else, dude. 3,000 attack. Blacklisted Soldier had 2 effects. He could, you could once per turn remove from play 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field. Just, just Thanos snap that card to oblivion. You're not even attacking it. You do it via card effect. It's just gone. You had some I don't know, mystical elf or some crazy ass shit face down. I ain't gotta attack it. I don't even care what its effect is, dude. It's gone like that. RFG. Crazy. Now the cost is you can't attack the same BLS can't attack the same turn you do that effect. Other monsters on your side of the field can, though. Remember, and BLS was a special summon, so you can still conduct your normal summon that turn. So you can just like have him out and have him with another dude just fucking act you stupid. Yeah, it was a pile of horse shit. The other effect was if you attack the monster this turn with BLS, Blacklisted Soldier, you can attack a second time. Like, period. You just get 2 attacks. Obviously, that means you couldn't attack directly for 6,000 damage, but you could just, attack something once and then attack again, dude. 3,000 attack. The summon conditions were comically easy. This guy had 2 effects, 2 options. Actually insane. Actually insane, dude. The other one, Chaos Emperor Dragon, same thing, fucking 3,000 attack. This motherfucker here was debatably even more stupid. Pay 1,000 life points, destroy every card on both sides of the field, and inflict 100 points of damage to your opponent for each card destroyed this way. That means you could think about that. Your opponent could have blah blah blah. Don't even fucking matter on the field here. I'm sorry, 300. No, even worse, 300 points of damage per card destroyed via that effect. That is so dog shit, dude. That is so stupid. Even without the damage infliction part, that card is broken. The fact that you can conduct a battle phase that turn and still do that is broken. Like the whole thing is actually stupid. This thing has a built-in get out of jail free card into it. Whatever situation you're in, summon it, attack a thing or 2 or whatever, then main phase 2 fucking blow up the fucking field. Destroyed hands too? Oh my god, I didn't even remember that part, dude. Oh my god, that is so stupid. That is actually, oh my god, I'm getting so triggered right now, dude. I'm trying to remember, like, what do you do? What do you do when these 2 cards are running on every fucking deck during Invasion of Chaos? Like, dude, all people did. I'm sorry, I'm getting so triggered here. So now I gotta go over the next thing. I gotta go over the next part of this, which is like explaining what staples are here. Painful choice. So look at that here again. Select 5 cards in your deck. Your opponent selects 1 of them to go in your hand. The other 4 go in the graveyard. Both BLS and Chaos Emperor Dragon required 1 light and 1 dark. So what does that mean for you involving this card right here? Play painful choice? Fuck it, dude. Grab 2 darks, grab 2 lights. 5th card, make it a card that you actually want in your hand or whatever. Benefit it, dude. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh is so fucking toxic at its worst. At its worst, it's just like, bro, what am I even doing right now? You feel like you're getting teabagged for like 20 minutes straight. It's dumb. However y'all feel about playing League where you're like, you're losing 20 minutes in, you have to sit there and just like continue to lose for another 25 minutes. That's what Yu-Gi-Oh feels like, I feel. I think it's something I can really compare it to. Like, it's like, now, to continue my thing here, so You saw that card there, for the cost of nothing, you can just like dump your graveyard with exactly what you need to meet those summon conditions for those 2 broken ass cards. They weren't the only ones that had those conditions, by the way. There are other ones that do that as well here. But the point is, it's going to immediately give you the conditions you need to summon one of those 2 fucking dumbass broken cards. Your turn. And in your choice of either like doing 2 attacks, potentially 3,000 direct damage that turn if they only have 1 monster on the field. Or if you have the Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy of the beginning or end. You can just, you know, summon it, attack, and then just pay 1,000 and blow up the whole fucking field. It doesn't even fucking matter, dude. And then the thing is, because, you know, you did it on your turn, you know, you and your opponent both are on top deck mode. You know, Chaos Dragon blows up the field and both players' hands. So, like, literally, you can just, like, do a fuck ton of damage, be in the lead, and then just go for spam with the top deck. And so the problem is, like, those cards kind of trivialize the idea of doing, like, a traditional summon with, like, beat stick cards. You know what I'm saying? Like why the fuck would you summon, you know, a regular attack monster when you can just, like, prepare and set up your graveyard for chaos monsters instead? Because they were so broken and so powerful, and they gave you so much control and leverage in the game. But that was the problem with chaos decks. And this issue was amplified tenfold when we go into the basics of like card advantage, balancing, and power creeping, because Yu-Gi-Oh was bad at all these things. I enjoyed Yu-Gi-Oh a ton when like you could play different kinds of decks. Well, Trihex, YouTubers also pad for content because they're trying to meet their 10-minute minimum quotas to play more ads. Well, you're not wrong.